EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. General McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Off the play fake, it's Madden. Had a quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Panther first down. Now Jones. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Out of the gun, here's Mack. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. At the 8-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun. It's May. To the goal line and in. General McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Throwing to begin, it's Stafford. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
30-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He's done his man, complete to Johnson. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
First down, Stafford. He's got this complete. That's Smith. And he will score. Steve Smith. Touchdown, touchdown through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7. Possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll go play action with May. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They are facing a 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's May. He's across midfield. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A shotgun snap to Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4.
They run with Walker. No movement from the home team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They are going for it. Stafford. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Charles Woodson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll run the toss here with Jones. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. May going to look to throw. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And he's got another one. Tenerella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
His kick is good.
This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
On first down, Stafford. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
They're going to go. It's Stafford. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. Crazy. Here's May to throw it on first down. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Throwing is May. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kenarella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record.
Lions 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Stafford now to throw on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Stafford moving outside the pocket, taking a shot downfield for Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Kenarella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
Makes the score Panthers 35. Lions 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Stafford. Rolling right. He's going to try it here again. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Stafford. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Derek Brown, former 7th overall selection, gets the sack there. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First down.
Double right.
First and 10 at the
On
42-yard
first and 10,
line.
Stafford. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big play there for the Lions. 47 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard
Still get a
line.
first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Back to throw. Stafford. He's got his big tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Lions are able to edge a bit closer.
35. Lions 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. In trouble, and down he goes.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
May to throw on second down. That's taken in left side by Smith. Down the left sideline. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play for the Panthers.
First down.
47 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
A 46-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through.
Makes the score
And the Panthers can tack on 3 more,
14.
extending the lead here late in the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
24-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Stafford. He'll get this complete to Walker. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
At the 33-yard
From the gun, here's Stafford. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. First down throw there is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's a gain of 3. It's
On third down, Stafford. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he'll take this one in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Now the point after try from Myers. It's up and good. And the the Lions are able to cut into the deficit.
Lions 21. Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's going to let this one go deep. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
What's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Pulama. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough. And now a much more advantageous spot.
15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Stafford will throw here on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away?
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw now, May. That's caught by the great tight end and broadcaster, Greg Olsen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22.
On 2nd down, it's May. Flush to his right. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. They're going. It's May. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. 1st down, Stafford. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Charles Woodson. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
Intercepted by the Panthers. They'll take over 1st and 10.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Midfield. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's May. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. Escaping to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
This is Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Gotta get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
And 7.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
A 49-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here's Smith to return it. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We're stopping his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Stafford.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd and 8 at the 17.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Out of the gun, Stafford. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Stafford to throw it. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. Jones will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Panthers 48, Lions 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard
1st and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he will go all the way. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Lions.
Touchdown, Lions.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just
Jason
chalk this one
Myers
up in the
for the
column of
extra
too
point.
little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score Panthers 48, Lions 28. Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Crazy.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Going for it all. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. in a moment. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, May. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jack Campbell. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll go play action with May. Out to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's May. Going up top. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th.
At the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Isaiah pulled him now on the coverage.
May going to look to throw. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Throwing is May. He pulls it in around the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So yet another celebration, and this one has a little bit of history with it. He has set the NFL record for most receiving touchdowns in a single game. The throw is May. On the run to the right. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's going to be picked up and slung down. Good tackle backs them up a long field ahead. One last throw here for Stafford. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from downtown Detroit.